Welcome to the Kootenai County Domestic Violence Court. My name is Clark Peterson. I'm the judge that presides over our court. And Kootenai County is here in beautiful North Idaho. Here we are right here on the map, for those of you who don't know where Idaho is. The county seat of Kootenai County is the city of Coeur d'Alene. Kootenai County itself has a total population of just over 160,000 people, with just over 50,000 people in the city of Coeur d'Alene itself. But those numbers don't really tell our story, because right across the border into the state of Washington is the much larger city of Spokane. And we're part of the Spokane-Coeur d'Alene metropolitan area that has a total population of just under 750,000 citizens. Also, our area is in the top 5 areas in our country for real estate growth and expansion. People are moving here in great numbers. So though we only have resources of a very small jurisdiction, we face problems that you often see in larger ones. And as a result, we've had to learn to do more with less. There's a number of ways that our court may be able to help you, but before I get into those, let's talk about the court itself. It was founded in 2012, and there's just one judge, me, and a backup judge who helps when I have a conflict or other matters such as that. I also handle other duties too, family law, juvenile matters, child protection matters. I have a full separate criminal docket. I don't just exclusively do domestic violence. So if you're wondering if you can do a domestic violence court, the answer is that you can, because we did, and we did it with just one judge. I have 1.5 dedicated probation officers, 1 domestic violence court coordinator, and that's my staff. We're a dedicated docket rather than a specialty court. What I mean is, unlike some specialty courts where the parties opt in or are sent to those courts after sentencing, our court is a dedicated docket, meaning all misdemeanor domestic violence cases or all cases reduced from DV and all matters reduced to domestic violence track to me. It's a full due process court. I handle those cases from arraignment to trial or plea, sentencing, and review hearings. And to determine if we need to have review hearings, I order in a domestic violence evaluation prior to sentencing. And then we hold review hearings if warranted. Review hearings are probably the most significant part of our process. But before we get to the review hearings, I want to talk about domestic violence evaluations, because this is something I think we really can model for your jurisdiction. By state law, any person who pleads guilty or is found guilty of domestic violence has to have a DV evaluation prior to sentencing. They're covered by rules, and they include review of NCIC records, police reports. They mandate victim contact. They're not simply self-reported by the offender. These documents are not negotiation tools. They are post-plea risk and needs assessments. And the evaluator can recommend anything from batterer's intervention program to individual counseling, substance abuse or mental health treatment, or a combination. I then see this evaluation and I can decide what treatment is appropriate and then set review hearings. And at those review hearings, I get fantastic documents. So let me show you an example of some of our treatment progress notes. You can see it here on the screen. When I hold review hearings, I get these progress notes, and we can help you model and develop a treatment community and process where this is the standard for your information. If you've seen other jurisdictions' documents, you often get check-the-box documents or very sparse notes. We get very, very robust information, and we can help you model and develop that process, because this robust information helps me interact with the offenders, and I think it strongly directs a positive change. So how can we help you? Well, first off, larger jurisdictions with big budgets, multiple judges, and multiple dedicated staff and probation, that's great, but we don't have that, and we're not going to have that. And most small towns across our country don't have that. But we're an example of how you can do it anyway. We also, I think, we're very successful with our domestic violence court startup. We can help you model that. We have a very successful and robust stakeholder team. We can offer you strategies and tips on how to build that team. We were also very successful with incorporating our public defenders. And that is a very important component of a successful DV court. I can also explain with you the value of a dedicated docket. We're a good model of continuity and succession, of having a strong coordinator, how to build and develop an excellent probation and culture of probation, support and accountability. And we can help you also with in-court practices. developing a standard for judges in judicial skills, accountability, and offender buy-in. Thank you for your interest in the Kootenai County Domestic Violence Court, and on behalf of our team, we look forward to helping you.